Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's Money Monday with Kathy Colley, money coach, founder of the Conscious Living Fair, and creator of this Wealthypreneurs Changing the World Facebook group. And I'm glad to see that we're here on Monday. It's like the refresh day, the day to get refocused on our businesses and our wealth building. Hope you all had a great weekend. I did. Glad to do some things that I love, some creative projects, some teaching, some music. And today I want to talk about using your intuition to prosper and some ways that you can do that. There is oftentimes in the business world, there's a lot of influence from the masculine because the business world has been dominated by men for many hundreds of years. I would say thousands of years maybe as well. We know that there's a history of women being integrally involved in creating agriculture and writing and some other basic technologies in our world, but that was thousands of years ago. And our most recent history is just about 100 years of women starting to use our full capacities in business and use not only our masculine skills, but our feminine skills too. And as someone who has pushed a lot to create in my business and has learned to be more feminine and intuitive, I can tell you there is a possibility of having a balance in your life. And it will depend on how you feel moment to moment. It'll also depend on the cycles that you're in. And so I want to talk first about something called prosperity cycles. And I'm actually going to be providing some information about this, a worksheet for you, so you can figure out your very own prosperity cycle. And I found over the years that sometimes it's appropriate to push and be really masculine and direct and goal focused. And sometimes it's more appropriate to receive and be receptive and quiet and listening, more feminine style. And I learned about this. Oh, there's my kitty. She always seems to come around whenever we do Money Mondays. She's my one cat who likes to show up on our call. I love it. And so this is Manya. Yeah, sweet girl. She hears us talking about feminine energy. She wants to be here. Anyway, your prosperity cycle is very helpful to know about. I developed this system based on information from my coach, Tony Stone. She created this system, and I've written up my own take on it. And it's really helped me to have validation and understanding for how my business moves in cycles, right? So you'll find that you have a really big push phase where you're like creating a new website, you're creating a new income stream, you're doing a lot of very active initiatory actions. And that tends to be in spring and summer and in early fall. But when you are starting to be in fall cycle and winter cycle, it's a harvest time and it's a going inward time. And you'll find that it's not really the time to bust down new doors, to create 1,000 new connections on Facebook. It's more like harvesting, bringing in, and working with the people that you already do know. And much more receptive. It's also a teaching time. It's a great time to share what you know with your peeps, going deeper and deeper with the people you already know. So the way you figure out your prosperity cycle is you take your age and you add up all the digits till you get one numeral. And that one numeral will show you your prosperity cycle on the worksheet that I'm sharing with you. So for example, I just turned 47, so 4 plus 7 is 11, 1 plus 1 is 2. So getting down to one numeral, I'm a 2, which in the prosperity cycles is the second year of autumn. It's a harvest time, and it's also an ending time. So for example, I just sold one of my income streams, a music therapy business that I've had for quite a few years, and did that, in a good way. And then it's also my teaching time. I'm teaching a lot of groups. I have a lot of clients where I'm teaching skills to them. And I definitely feel myself slowing down to be able to do more reflection and study on my own as I head into winter cycle. So, so knowing your cycle is helpful for being able to use your intuition, use your natural energy. And if the cycle system doesn't resonate for you, that's fine. The main thing I'm wanting you to tune into are these larger cycles of, being in a really active phase and being in a more restful phase. And you'll know just, noticing what's going on in your life and how you feel. You'll notice what kind of cycle you're in at this time. Now, day to day, following your intuition and your feminine energy in business, I have another technique to share with you that can help with just checking in right now. And in fact, let's do it right now. We're going to take a few breaths, and I'm going to keep my eyes open, just leading you, but you're welcome to close your eyes if you want. And I invite you right now to just take some deep breaths. Feel yourself settling in and settling down. And I invite you to breathe into your belly and to feel yourself aligned wherever you are, feeling centered, allowing your belly to expand and contract with every breath. You can see the rest of my chest and body are filling with air, so it's not that you're breathing just into your belly, but you want to allow the breath to start there, kind of like a bellows. Fill your belly, and then it kind of spills upward to the rest of your body. All right. They say that the belly is the place of intuition, where you have your gut feelings. All right, so breathing into the belly. Feel what feels authentic to you today. Do you feel soft and quiet? Do you feel fiery and excited? Do you feel cool and receptive? Do you feel direct and focused? Just allowing yourself to be with whatever energy is present. That's it. Breathing into the belly and allowing the breath to fill your core, and notice what you feel. That's it. That's that whole practice. Now, I do want to say something about intention. And intention is powerful no matter what phase we're in. I just had a friend tell me about his manifestation where he made the intention to make $225,000 in a very short time. I believe it was 6 months. And he let go of the how. And the universe conspired to bring opportunities to him to make the $225,000. And he was able to get out of debt, pay off his house, do the things that he needed to do financially at that time. So allowing is another way to allow your intuition and your connection with the universe to bring opportunities. And so setting an intention is powerful. And so I do recommend that you feel into the seed of what it is you truly want right now in your heart of hearts, in your core, in your center, and really claim that intention. And then allow your intuition to guide you to the most aligned actions. My coach, Tony Stone, called this following the prompts. following the prompts of your intuition. Like, okay, if my intention is, say your intention is to make $10,000 more this month. So then you put that out there to the universe, speak it to yourself, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, and then let it go. And then you just allow yourself to listen and notice, okay, what are the actions that I'm being called to take at this time? And just follow the prompts. Oh, I'm being called to attend this workshop. Okay, I'm being called to send this email. I'm being called to give a talk or presentation. I'm being called to reach out to this particular person or that particular person. It's really, those are just little examples, but of course, the actions you feel guided to take may be completely different. So again, just to recap what we just talked about, following your intuition to make money, there are some ways I recommend. One is to know your cycle, the broader energy that you're participating in at this time. Another way is to check in with how you feel and follow your breath. And another way is to set your intention and follow the prompts. I hope this was useful. I will post a link to the prosperity cycle so you can figure out your very own prosperity cycle. Many blessings and happy Money Monday. All right, bye for now.